Okay. Hello. Base is down. Apologies. Dishwasher is running. We're about to be on vacation. Dishes got to get done. Laundry's got to get done. Everything's got to get done. So you're just going to hear background noise. Probably. I'm pretty good at being able to get it to disappear, but it is March. We're not going to talk about it, okay? We're not talking about it. I just have not been in the mood to film. Training is kicking my ass. It snowed today, and it's March 10th. I am wearing my, super warm, fuzzy Mickey, it's almost like a house coat, but it's like a sweater. It's one of my favorite things. But I figure I would film this, and then I've got, I think, 4 or 5 plan with me's, and I will bring my laptop with me when we go to the island, and I will edit all of this shit, and I will get it uploaded. And then I'll work on December. At least we made it to December. So this is the first week of December. Good things were happening this week. It was the MLS Cup final week. Cammy was getting spayed, but everything just went straight to hell. So let's start with Monday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Also, you might be able to hear Cammy in the background. She is, little Cammy has recently been diagnosed with not 1, but 2 luxating patellas. Take that, Brie. So she just had x-rays yesterday. So she's feeling a lot better. They had to manipulate her leg quite a bit just to get the right views of her ankle. Or not her ankle, my ankle. Her knee. So we're just awaiting the official radiology report. It would appear that she in fact has 2 luxating patellas. And one of them is bad enough that she is being referred to surgery. So now we'll see how much insurance covers. Anyway, on this day, Veronica was back. She was in Japan, and she whipped over to Korea, South Korea. Where are my tweezers? So I caught up with her, found out how her trip went. But I had my echocardiogram this morning, so I just did that on my way to work. So then, of course, went to work. Caught up with Veronica. Shireen and I had our usual Monday meeting. And it was December now, so now we're in the crunch to get things done before the break. Which is hilarious because we're on crunch right now to get things done before I'm away, and then I come back and she's away. I stayed late this day, and then I whipped over to the library, I think, to drop off a book. Oh, I went to go pick up my book and it wasn't there. Weird. But then I watched some football and pulled some stickers, and then we watched The Real Housewives. I'm using a Hulu sticker. We don't have Hulu here, but you get it. I don't know what is playing on TV now. I was just watching Jeps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I walked to work with Cam this day. So she came to work with me. And then Jason picked us up. And I went down to the gym and did a little workout. Seriously, I don't know what's on TV. I do have my tea at the ready, and I am going to probably crawl into bed with my tea and read and cuddle with Cammie. I'll get a lot of reading done this weekend while we're in Port Renfrew. You can't see what I'm putting down. There we go. Okay. Wednesday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I went for a run and felt incredibly nauseous, so, you know, love that for me. Then, you know, the usual. Shower, get ready, went to work. Sorry. Went to work. I was here until 7. Yeah, I gotta check in and see if Jimmy responded to my email. I think I saw something from him. I've blocked a lot of time off in my calendar tomorrow for like other things that I haven't been able to focus on yet. Like I've literally set focus time on Outlook. Do not talk to me. I don't want to hear from you. Just got this script. So I just need to make sure that I am making myself a checklist of things to do the second I get into work. I think I'm gonna go early, unless of course I wake up to snow, in which case, fucking good luck. It's literally faster for me to walk if it snows. Like the 84 is already not a reliable bus, and then you add in snow, it's just no bueno. Oh, it's Law and Order, which I'm pretty certain has been on the air as long as I've been alive. Oh, it sounds like it might be the British one. Yeah, that sounds like a British accent. So when I got home, we watched Superstore. God, it feels like so long ago since we watched that. Okay, Thursday. There's where all the fun stuff happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cammie had her spay appointment this day. So we stayed at home initially. And coffee, we had some cuddles. She was high AF because it gave her meds before her appointment. And then I dropped her off. Dropping her off at the vet was hilarious. It's very close, so we can walk. But she was high as a kite. It was a sight to be seen. And while the surgery itself did go well, everything that occurred after did not. Poor little Cammie appears to be very sensitive to certain medications, one of which we were offered yesterday after her x-ray, and we said nope. And she's been fine. So Jason is the one that picked her. I dropped her off. He picked her up. She was high, but she already would not be contained. Thankfully, it was all subdued because she was still pretty high. We watched Superstore. Okay, Friday, Cammie went to ICS. She had literally, she could not control her bowels to save her life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Jason was taking her out like every 30 minutes. No food, no she wasn't even interested. She didn't want to drink water, and that's where we got concerned. So Jason was on Cammie duty, and I was on First Friday duty this month. So I stayed at work, and then I went to go pick up another surgical onesie. So Cammie was wearing a onesie to keep her from getting at her stitches. And because she was pooping around the clock, we needed another onesie. It was a very rough go. Poor Cammie. So good luck to us with her impending surgery for her luxating patella. Our vet has recommended VCA, and I will not, nope. I am not doing that rodeo again. No, thank you. They are just so absolutely fucking disorganized. It was atrocious. Like, we had to go to the island for absolutely no reason. Because they don't know how to book follow-ups. Granted, that was cancer treatment. That was like a whole different thing. But we've basically said, no, VCA is not somebody we will use. We will either wait 6 freaking months for a specialist up in Squamish, or we're going to go to Boundary Bay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there is someone else that's part of Cammie's walker. His name is Murphy, and he also has luxating patellas in both knees. So we were given her information from our dog walker, with her permission, of course, to get some information on who she's using. And what information she found out. Bree had a luxating patella, but hers never progressed past really a grade 1. Like a high grade 1. So we were quite thankful for that. I hate how those two colors are so similar. So Saturday was the Whitecaps versus Miami. So Andrea and Andrew and my brother-in-law came over, and we had breakfast and we watched the Whitecaps. Unfortunately, we did not win. During the Whitecaps game, the vet called and asked how Cammie was doing, and we said she's still not eating. She is still pooping around the clock. And she's not really drinking any water. And they said, okay, she needs to go to the vet. So she has to go to Emerge. The closest Emerge to us is unfortunately the VCA. So we just decided to go that route. Just because it is close, and we figured they're going to confirm that she's not dehydrated, and then they're going to send us home. We were there for did I write down how long we were there? I did not, but we went right after the game. And I think we got home at 9 p.m. The game was in the morning, obviously, because we had waffles for breakfast. So anyway, we were both exhausted. I did run. Jason stayed at the vet while we were waiting to be discharged. And I went to the store to get some yam and squash for Cammie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Sunday, this was Derek's birthday. Happy birthday, Derek. I went for a run. It's December, so we're all on fun run time. And then coffee as per usual after. Came home, had a bath. Jason went to go get groceries. And I went to PetSmart to go get some wipes. Poor Cammie was just not living her best life this weekend. And you know what? The Whitecaps didn't win, so it was just sad all around. Sad, sad, sad. But it's currently MLS season time. There have been 3 regular season games and 1 CONCACAF game. And we've won them all. We are sadly missing the game. So we're missing the CONCACAF game that is this week. Oh, that's what else I need to do. Miguel, let me know. We're missing the CONCACAF game. We opted in thinking that maybe it would be on the Wednesday because that was the last CONCACAF game. But no, it's on Thursday and we are in Port Renfrew. So not helpful. So I offered them to a colleague and I'm just gonna, he was quote unquote checking with the boss, aka his wife, but he did immediately say, fuck yeah. As one normally would. And then, of course, we did laundry, which is what I'm doing now. Okay. Whoop. I know, we took a break from Christmas. It's soccer. And you know what? I'm sad we didn't win. But nobody believed in Vancouver at all until we got Thomas Muller. So, welcome aboard, bitches. Don't worry. By the time this is up, the game will have already passed. But don't you worry, Laurel. I am wearing the bracelets. I will wear them on Thursday. I will wear them on Sunday. My niece hopefully does not bring bad juju. I'm sure she won't. She's a soccer player. And I'm pretty certain Jerome is still going to the game. Usually one of us has to be there in order for the Whitecaps to win the game. We can't be there. Miranda probably won't be there. But Jerome, I think, is still going. So here's hoping. Otherwise, the Whitecaps are about to lose their first game of the season. Okay, all of the shops I used will be listed below. I'm gonna go finish folding the laundry, drink my tea, read, because I have the house to myself and I don't have to talk to my husband. And I promise I will edit these this weekend. I will get them all uploaded, and I will see you on my next video.